Imagine waking up on a Tuesday morning, the kind where your alarm goes off and you immediately sigh because, well, it's Tuesday. You roll out of bed, open your phone, and there's a notification. Reminder, take your Wegovy. You reach for the little injectable pen, almost like a secret agent grabbing a gadget. You've been on this Wegovy journey for a few months now, and something about it just feels hopeful. That's how our story begins. Now, let me be real for a second. A weight loss journey can feel like a roller coaster in the dark. One day you're climbing, the next you're screaming with your hands in the air. Sometimes you forget why you got on in the first place. But Wegovy, well, it's like someone installed a soft landing pad. It's not magic dust, but it has a way of gently reshaping your daily habits, your appetite, and ultimately, your results. The first time I tried Wegovy, I was nervous. I mean, injecting yourself once a week is not exactly something you brag about at parties. Yet here I was, ready to roll up my sleeve and give it a try. It felt strangely empowering, like, hey body, we're doing this together. It's a medication that mimics a hormone your body already makes called GLP-1. That's science talk for, it tells your brain I'm full now. And let me tell you, that message often got lost in translation before, in the early days, did a little something remarkable. I noticed I wasn't thinking about snacks at the exact moment I walked by the pantry, or late night fridge raids became less dramatic. It's not that the cravings disappeared entirely. Let's be honest, chocolate still exists. But I found I had a choice, a moment to pause, and suddenly skipping a snack didn't feel like a tragedy. Instead, it felt like a win, even a small and interceptions of small wins can ripple into daily changes. Skipping a second helping, walking past the drive-thru, choosing water before soda. Within a few weeks, I started noticing changes in the mirror and on the scale. Clothes felt looser. My jeans had shifted from snug but manageable to, wow, I can breathe in these. The scale? Yeah, it didn't magically crumble beneath me, but it moved consistently downward. Maybe a pound or two a week, give or take. Over time, that steady pace added up. I think if you told me one day, hey, you're down 20 pounds, I would have laughed in disbelief. And yet, here I was. As the weeks turned into months, something unexpected happened. My relationship with food morphed from all or nothing to what's enough. I caught myself savoring meals, appreciating textures and flavors instead of devouring whatever was in front of me. I remember enjoying a slice of pizza, not inhaling it, but truly tasting it. That shift in mindset felt less like sacrifice and more like growth. Of course, Wegovy isn't just about appetite. It can slow gastric emptying, which is fancy talk for your stomach signals fullness a bit longer. That means the post-meal food coma, less intense. I found myself feeling satisfied even after smaller portions. There was less bloating, fewer, oh no, I overdid it moments. It was like the medication set a rhythm and my body began dancing to it. Now, let's talk real talk about side effects, because balance matters. Early on, some people feel a bit queasy. That's part of GLP-1 territory. I had a couple of mornings where my stomach felt off, but once I adjusted, most of that went away. It's important to take it seriously and communicate with your healthcare provider, but I also want you to know it's not enduring misery. Many people find that after a month or two, their body finds its groove. Another thing worth mentioning, this isn't a solo ride. Wegovy works best alongside healthy habits. I didn't suddenly ditch my workouts or ignore vegetables, and neither should you. Think of it as a partner, not a replacement. Smoothies, salads, walking, stretching, sleeping well. All these behaviors build on the foundation Wegovy helps create. Let me tell you a story about a friend. Let's call her Maria. Maria started Wegovy around the same time I did. She was determined, but busy. Office job, family commitments, that kind of life. She was skeptical at first. She had tried so many plans that fizzled out, but months in, she started fitting into clothes she had stashed away. Her energy improved. She even took up weekend hiking. One day, I asked her how she felt. She paused and said, I feel like myself again. That's the kind of impact that goes beyond numbers on the scale. Self-confidence, that spring in your step, the smile in the mirror. Now, I promised I'd ask this because subscribe, like, comment. Those things help this channel grow and reach people just like you. So, before we keep going, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up if you're enjoying it so far, and drop a comment telling me what stage you're at or how you feel about Wegovy. I read every comment, and trust me, sharing your wins or questions helps build our community. Also, in the first pinned comment below, there's a link to an incredible weight loss program that's already helped over 100,000 people transform their lives. Click that link and check it out. You don't want to miss it. It's designed to complement approaches like Wegovy and help you build sustainable habits. Seriously, go click that now so you don't forget later. All right, back to our story. After a few months, I hit a plateau. You know the type. The scale refuses to budge, and you think to yourself, did I just join some never-ending race? But plateaus are normal. The key response isn't panic, it's strategy. I reached out to my doctor, and we tweaked my dose slightly, reassessed eating patterns, added more protein and fiber. I focused on strength training and hydration. It wasn't a dramatic overhaul, just an adjustment. And then the scale moved again. The body responds when you adapt, not when you give up. Beyond weight loss, I noticed something else. My mood felt steadier. Cravings often trigger guilt or shame. With Wegovy helping me moderate portions, there was less internal conflict. I wasn't obsessing over chocolate or digging for willpower. That might sound small, but mental ease is a heavyweight champion in this game. Let's be honest though, medication like Wegovy isn't for everyone. It can be expensive and coverage varies. It's important to have a conversation with your doctor about your health background, goals, and what feels right for you. The goal isn't to push everyone into injections, it's to offer a tool for those who might benefit, who've tried other paths, and who want a combination of science and behavior support. Now, here's a little pep talk. If you're watching this and thinking, I've tried everything and nothing sticks, know that you're not alone. Many people find changing habits challenging. Wegovy might be exactly the reinforcement you need. But if you're thinking, I don't want injections, that's valid too. There are other options. What matters is tweaking your approach until you find sustainable progress. Let me share one more story. A guy named Jake started Wegovy to help with his weight and blood sugar. He says the biggest change wasn't the 30 pounds he lost. It was that after work, he started choosing walks over TV, veggies over chips, and water over soda. He even took up cycling. He texted me one day, I feel like I'm finally taking care of me, not just reacting to cravings or stress. That kind of shift, that realignment with your own priorities, it's gold. Of course, the journey continues. Wait. Maintenance is its own challenge. Once you hit your goal, the follow-up journey is about habits, mindset, occasional check-ins. Wegovy doesn't have to be forever. It can be a launch pad. Some people transition to lower doses, others step off. With a solid routine in place. The key is to work with your healthcare provider to define a long-term plan that keeps results and wellness in place. As we round this out, remember that weight loss isn't just a personal journey. It's deeply physical, mental, and social. There's power in community, in sharing setbacks and victories. That's why I love hearing your stories in the comments. Your wins encourage others, and your questions invite clarity. We're all in this together, so if you've made it this far, thank you for sticking around. Please show some love with a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know how you feel about Wegovy or other tools you're using. And again, check the pinned comment for that link to the weight loss program that's helped over 100,000 people be healthier, happier, more confident. It's worth a peek, even just to explore what's out there. I'll be back with more personal stories, tips on dealing with side effects, and guidance for maintaining progress. For now, celebrate your wins, stay kind to yourself, and remember this: progress is rarely linear, but every step forward counts. Try implementing one small habit today, whether that's taking a 10-minute walk, drinking an extra glass of water, or pausing before saying yes to a snack. Thanks for watching. Stay supportive, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next video, where we keep unraveling this wellness journey together. Take care.